Is Finland still worth for the newcomers? Are you planning to migrate into Finland? Are you afraid of the news of the upcoming immigration rules? In this video, I will tell you whether Finland is still worth for you. This is my personal opinion based on the recent news, and it might be different in your opinion or from some other people's opinion. So number one, I will talk about the permanent residency rules, which will be 6 years, from 4 years to 6 years, and you must have 2 years work history and you need to learn Finnish language. If you have work based residence permit, or if you are doing bachelor's degree in Finland. But for the master's degree, the rules is if you have 2 years master's degree plus 2 years of work history, you do not need any Finnish language. Or if you are earning 40,000 euros per year, you also do not need any Finnish language. You only need 4 years of staying in Finland. Well, I believe that this is still good compared to the other Nordic countries. If we talk about Norway, Sweden, Denmark, they have strict rules than Finland. For example, to get a long-term residence permit in Sweden, foreigners must have work based residence permit or research based residence permit or doctoral degree. Other than that, if you have a bachelor degree or master's degree, this is not counted for long-term residence in Sweden. So only work-based residence, research-based residence permit or doctoral residence permit is counted for long-term residency or permanent residence. So if you live in Finland for 5 years and if you have work-based residence or research-based, or if you are doing PhD degree, then you can apply for a permanent residence. Otherwise, if you are going as a student for bachelor degree or master's degree, your living there, your residency will not be counted unless you get a work permit. So basically, if you go for a bachelor degree, you require 9 years to stay in Sweden to get long-term residence permit. 4 years bachelor degree plus 5 years work permit, so 9 years. If you go for a master's degree, 2 years master's degree, you need to stay 7 years in Sweden to apply for permanent residency. So Finland is still 6 years. Well, let's talk about Norway. If you want to apply for a permanent residency in Norway, you must have subject specific job after your graduation to get a permanent residency in Norway. This is really difficult criteria. You must have a subject related work or profession to apply for permanent residency. In Finland, you do not need to have such kind of criteria. If you have a degree from business background or from IT background or any other background, and if you have any types of job, you can apply for permanent residency in Finland. There is no obligation to get a professional job. So if you have a cleaning job, if you have a restaurant job, if you are a chef, if you are doing any construction job or anything, or nursing, anything, you can apply for permanent residency with any type of job. Well, now let's talk about that. In the upcoming law, you need to learn Finnish language if you have a work-based residency, or if you are going to apply for bachelor degree. That means if you graduate from bachelor degree. So learning a language is not bad idea if you want to live in this country forever or for your whole life. If you are thinking, okay, I will move into Finland and I will live there for my whole life, then I would say you must learn Finnish language. Otherwise, you will not integrate into the society. So this is a very important part in your life. If you want to live in Finland forever, you must learn Finnish language. So it is possible to learn Finnish language within 6 years. You have 6 years of times to get your permanent residency, and I believe that it is possible to learn Finnish language. I did it within 2 years. I learned Finnish language. I gave the UKI test. There is the Finnish uh, language test proficiency certificate. I gave that test after 2 years of staying in Finland. It wasn't that difficult for me. So you can learn Finnish language. When you learn this Finnish language, your door will be open for many jobs which you can't imagine now. You can work any any place other than professional job. Well, you need a degree, but if you have a Finnish language, you can work to a restaurant, you can work to a grocery shop, grocery store, you can work wherever you need a Finnish language. In the industry or as a construction worker, you can work. Well, now if you think, okay, I don't want to learn Finnish language, it is so difficult for you, then you must study a master's degree in Finland. This is still feasible for you. If you want to get your permanent residency within 4 years, you need to study into a master's degree program. It can be 1 year, it can be 1.5, or it can be 2 years. You need to get a master's degree, and then you need to have 2 years of work history. You can apply for permanent residency without any Finnish language. Okay, let's talk about citizenship rules. So it is not yet executed, it will be 8 years, from 5 years to 8 years. So this is still not bad. You just need to live in Finland for 8 years. So I would say it is still old compared to many other EU countries. 8 years will pass like a blink. Now I need to learn Finnish language because now it is time for me to apply for citizenship. So time will go fast, but the problem will be with learning Finnish language. You will think that, okay, I will learn Finnish language, but day by day your time will go, but you will not have that time to learn Finnish language if you are not really active to learn Finnish language. So you must focus and be active to learn Finnish language from the beginning of your life in Finland. Well, if you are coming to Finland on a work-based residency and you have a high salary, 40,000 euros in a year, Finland is still good choice for you. You can get permanent residency without any language test. It is still good choice for you if you are a IT based student. Finland is still a great choice because you will be able to get a good profession after your graduation, and you will be able to earn handsome money after your graduation. Education is still free for foreign background children, and of course for Finnish citizens and for EU citizens. You can still bring your spouse and family member into Finland easily. You can apply for them at the same time as you are applying for a residence permit. Parental benefits and other benefits are still the same. What about tuition fees? Tuition fees are still affordable. They are still same according to the university website. They are still affordable and manageable by doing part-time jobs, because students can work 30 hours per week and can earn a handsome amount at the end of the month. Although you might struggle to find professional jobs if you are from a non-IT background student. This is the bad side in Finland, that it is difficult to find professional jobs if you are not from engineering, or if you are not from IT background, or if you are not from nursing background. This is difficult for you to find professional jobs. However, if you are coming to Finland on a work-based residence permit, according to the upcoming rules, if you lose your job And if you are unemployed for 3 months, this can be bad for you. There is a bad consequences. You might lose your residence permit card. So before coming to Finland, I would recommend you need to check your work agreement properly so you don't get unemployed so soon when you are arriving into Finland. Finally, my opinion to you. In comparison to many other EU countries, I believe that Finland is still worth because you will be able to bring your family members, your spouse, your wife, your husband, your children into Finland. PR and passport is still feasible. 6 years is not too long. 8 years is not too long. If you compare to Italy, they need 10 years and there are so many rules. In Spain, 10 years, there are so many rules. Student can still work 30 hours per week. This is so great and they can earn good amount of money. So guys, now it's your turn to comment what you think is Finland is still worth. You can comment, you can give your opinion. Of course, you might have different opinion than me. Thank you for watching this. Best of luck and bye bye.